Alright, boom! Welcome to another crack sessions. Yo, what's going on, peeps? And this one's a bit different though, This one's gonna be a bit of wavy. You can already see the waviness already, fam. And I'm gonna be interviewing a great artist who's in the music game, who's doing big things, and he goes by the name of
Tam East.
Tam East, my brother. What's going on? Wavy. So Tam East, what got you into making music? Like, what inspired you to start wanting to make music?
Really and truly, music's always been a thing that's been in my household ever since I was born and young. So, Sundays, mums and pops is listening to reggaes and them things there. My brother was on the garage thing and that. So obviously growing up you hear R&B and all of these kind of different things, but as you get older and music starts elevating itself. So there's different inspirations that you can gather from. So every day man's being inspired from music. So like,
is there any specific artist that you looked up to growing up or listening to when you were growing up?
Growing up, really, man, just listen to like a lot of like Kano, Gigs and them man there.
Grime rap,
Legendary, people in the game that's already been cemented, Gets and them people there. But as obviously when I got older and things like that, started crafting my music more to how I wanted it to sound, how I wanted it to be. It got onto more of like the Trippie Redd kind of stuff, the Playboy Carti kind of stuff, Ken Carson kind of vibes and all that thing there.
Would you, if you had to feature one artist, what artist would you feature? It could be UK or US, but what one specific artist is your dream feature?
You know what? I've got two.
Two, okay.
Because I would love to work from like Lancey Foe from being in the UK, because obviously he's on the same vibe as I am and that. And he's been cemented in the game, like people know his name, he's been here, you know what I'm saying? From the US, it would definitely have to be Playboy Carti.
Playboy Carti, 100. Do you think Playboy Carti changed the sound of music, or do you think it's a big pioneer?
100%. And for people that say that he didn't, that's cap, because you wouldn't be hearing this sort of
wave
music,
new sound,
all of this lean music and all of this. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be hearing all them kind of vibes and energies and mosh pits if it wasn't for Carti. So people have to put respect on it. So that's why we see whenever I do the Rage thing, I naturally just pay homage to it.
I hate it. So the UK, Tam, what do you think about the UK music scene at the current moment? We grew up on the grime, the garage, like all the jungle, the funky house. What do you think of the current music system right now? People say it's prospering because obviously we've come a long way from where we were before, and now we're more mainstream. Now people from overseas are starting to take our music a little bit more serious in the UK. But what do you think of it?
Do you know what it is? I feel like people have always taken UK music seriously, but it's never been a thing that can. It's the same thing with like acting. Like how someone has to like, they could be in UK and they could act like Idris Elba. No one knew about Donny until he left and went to America to do his thing, built his thing, then had to come back home. But you see, when people do that, they often like leave their home to go and make it, and then come back, and then they start bringing in other people as well. So in that sense, it opens up more doors and that. But to do with like the music scene these days, I feel like it's a lot different than what we was listening to growing up. So it's obviously you have to adapt to things and you have to become a lot more versatile in order to like market your stuff. But that's if you want to be one of them people that want to just like sell for crowd. If you're one of them musicians that like to just make music for yourself, then you're just gonna stay true to what you know.
It's true. So is there any female artists that you would like to feature with, UK or US? Any that you sit down and think,
there's a couple, There's a couple, There's one girl that I met long time ago. It was like last year or something like that. Her name's Shah Simone. I see that she started blowing up and that. And from the time I met her, I listened to two of her tunes.
What, she was from America?
No, she's from here still. And I heard two of her tunes and I was like, she was hard still. I definitely want to get a tune with her one of these days. I'm not too keen on the features, things like that. But like, in order for like, I don't know, like mainstream music, things like that, I'd probably make a song with like Doja Cat. You know what I'm saying? But my vibe's a little bit different. I'm on some different shit.
I hate. So, would you ever sign a deal or be independent? Right now, currently you're an independent artist.
Currently, I'm independent at the moment.
Would you ever to sign a deal?
But obviously the deal has to be right. Because a lot of people they sell their stuff without knowing their worth.
Yeah, it's true.
And people get rid of their masters and things like that. And then in the future, you're left in a sticky situation.
Yeah, it's
I'm not trying to be in a situation like that. So at the moment, with management that I've got and things like that, a lot of things have been put in place, and we're working it step by step. So it's not really a rush thing, really. We're just taking our time with it and just enjoying the journey as we go, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean. So 2022 is here. Tam, what's your goals for 2022? Where do you want to be from now to the end of the year? What do you want to be achieved from now to the next year?
Really and truly, for me personally, as an artist, I like to do more shows and things like that. So I'm trying to become a household name for the shows, and I want people to know, like, yo, like, when they see my name on a flyer, they know that it's gonna go off. So even from like first performance and that, when I get crazy, I take my top off and that. There could be 100 people and they don't care. Them 100 people are gonna go home and remember my name because I took my top off and I'm fucking nuts. You know what I'm saying?
You need that energy.
Energy is unmatched whenever I perform.
So for any upcoming artists that's coming up now, what is one advice you would give them with music? Because you know you got social media, you got image thing. You know it's all about the image and drip these days because a lot of kids look at it like that. What would you give them and what would you tell them?
Mainly, it's not really about the drip and things like that. You'll see it a lot on videos, like people showing off their big watches, money, clothes, and all of that. But at the end of the day, that's just all materialistic things. True. The point of the music is, well, for me, it's like a therapy, really. I use it to like express myself and put feelings that I can't really communicate with people. You know what I'm saying? So more time when it comes down to like the youths, them, I always tell them, listen, if this is what you want to do and you feel happy with doing it, don't cut yourself short. Don't start thinking, because the man them don't want to hear this kind of music, that you shouldn't make this music and you should start making music that the man them want to hear, because that's not going to get you anywhere. Even if it does, at the end of the day, you're not going to be happy with yourself, you know what I'm saying? So I always tell them, just do what makes you happy and just go for it.
Yeah, it's true. So Tam, we're coming to the end of the interview. Anything you want to say? Promote yourself? Any new songs coming up?
Well, I've got a couple things that's coming out still, so I need the people them to obviously stay with their eyes wide open, you know what I'm saying? Because I've got a couple things coming, I need the people them to pay attention still. So I think from like the next 2 weeks, we've got a couple songs dropping. We've got Key Glock that's dropping. I've got a song called Key Glock that's coming out. Some proper rage stuff. I'm gonna give you a little exclusive once we come off there. You know what I'm saying? Can't really give them too much. But also got a black indie rock song coming out with one of my friends called Bushy. It's called Read the Signs, and it's a song that I've been sitting on for about 3 months. I wrote this song in like a dark place, but originally it was to a whole different beat. It wasn't supposed to have anyone on it, but it was them ones where I was saying you take it to the studio, vibes, people putting in their input, things like that. So that song's due to do some different numbers still. So look out for that, people.
Follow him on Tam East Instagram. Anywhere else?
Tam East 17. That's me everywhere. Instagram, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, wherever the blood clot you want to reach me on.
Boom. That's it. Crack Sessions. We're out, Tam.